everyone. Welcome back to another Tuck In Time with this guy. I'm this guy. If this is your first time joining us, this is where I kind of just go over the things that keep me up at night, the things that keep me from sleeping. And, one of those things where maybe if we share together, it'll help us sleep. But I've actually got two things I'm going to talk about tonight. One is something that keeps me up at night, and then something that randomly just happened during my warm up for this evening's workout. So I was doing I've had a few random run-ins with Mother Nature where it's just kind of a weird thing. I'll tell you more about those later, but this one. I was doing a light warm up jog, a light 5K before I went and did my weights this evening, and at my gym that I go to, there's a really nice little trail around a little pond, and so I was running around that. 3 laps of that equals a mile. So I was running those. I had just finished running a 5K, the equivalent of a 5K. And was walking. I was walking around, and I was around the backside of the lake, and I was listening to music, and all of a sudden I saw some movement off on the side, and kind of startled me. And being a Spartan, I was ready to attack, and turned out to be this large coyote, like a very big coyote. I thought it was a wolf at first, but no, it wasn't quite that big. But it was bigger than like a dog. It was a big, good-sized coyote, and it was maybe 20 yards from me, and I think that I scared it just as much as he scared me. So at first, I'm a hunter, so I'm used to running into animals like that, and usually I'm a little bit more prepared, in which I have a gun where I can shoot this thing if it starts coming at me. And we just kind of stood there and like watched each other, and then it kind of became well, wait, who's going to scare who off? And so it just kind of watched me, I watched it, and I kept walking. And then I started trying to get it to come back after it ran away. I don't know why. I thought I would punch it or something. Who knows? But yeah, it was just kind of a cool little run in with Mother Nature. So I thought I'd share that with you guys tonight. But now the reason we're here to get into the things that keep us up at night, the things that bother you, the things that I think about when I'm trying to fall asleep and can't. And one of the things that's been bothering me is like this weekend, like naps. I hate naps. I think everybody should hate naps. They're one of those things where naps are awesome when you're little. You can just fall asleep. You're sitting there playing so hard, like the kids that are playing in the playroom or something like that, and they're playing so hard, and you walk in there and they're just like face down, just toy in hand, fell asleep. Like they're playing so hard that they just gave everything they had, and that was it right there. They didn't have time to go lay on a bed, lay on a couch, get a blanket. It was just mid play and just bam, out. Like that's awesome. Like I want to be able to nap like that, but I can't. And you get a nap when you have time. Like we're so busy, and then when you finally have a time to take a nap, you can't sleep. You can never fall asleep when you actually have the time for a nap. But then it's like, oh, we got to be ready to go do some stupid thing in 30 minutes. Okay, well, I'm just going to sit here on the couch and wait for you to be ready, or until it's time to go. And then, 15 minutes later, you're being woken up, and it's like the greatest sleep you've ever had for 15 minutes. Like drool coming down your face, stuck to your couch or whatever it is, wherever you fell asleep, and that's your shoes are still on up in the air, and you're like, what just happened? Like you wake up and think it's the next day, but no, it's been 15 minutes. Those are the naps. Like why can't I have that nap when I have the time for a nap and get some restful sleep? you know, it's those things that just kind of keep me up at night. But you know, I want to hear from you guys. What is it that keeps you guys up? Andy's Mints. But yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what keeps you guys up at night, and we'll talk about it. But I hope you guys sleep well. Good night.